All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start off with giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shai. That belongs to the Apostle Nels Great Millstone and peace, safety, and blessings to you, brothers, pushing this truth throughout the four winds. All right, I'm going to go into this thing called black culture. You know what I'm saying? First off, I hate it, okay? It's some overhyped bullshit, okay? Now, we're going to go into the word culture. All right, it says the quality in a person or society that arises from a concern for what is regarded as excellent in arts, letters, manners, scholarly pursuits, etc. Okay, what is which that which is excellent in the arts, manners, etc. A particular form or a stage of civilization. Okay, as that of a certain nation or period, Greek culture. Okay, so we understanding that culture is basically you have to have a people. Okay, you have to have a people in a culture. You have to have things that they do, and these things form from a period in time. It says development or improvement of the mind by education or training. Okay, the behaviors and beliefs, characteristics of a particular social, ethnic, or age group. Uh, they art culture, um, the drug culture, okay? Uh, well, the youth culture, the drug culture, okay? So it's explaining to you that this culture is in everything, okay? Anthropology, the sum total of ways of living built up by a group of human beings and transmitted from one generation to another. And that's what culture is. All right. Culture is something that starts somewhere, and throughout the process of time, culture builds and builds, and you pass it through a generation. Okay. How you live, how you govern yourself. That's a culture. Now, the topic is black culture, Negroes culture. All right, let's get some things understood. Okay, this is Jeremiah 17:4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever. Now we're going to get that word heritage. This is talking to the children of Israel. Heritage. To get as a possession, acquire, inherit, possess. Just like the culture. Okay? The culture is what we inherited. It says we was going to discontinue from our heritage. All right? We wasn't going to know it no more. Okay? To take a possession, inherit. To have or get as a possession or property. So what we're seeing is we were going to lose our heritage or our culture. Okay? Psalms 33:12. Blessed is the nation whose Yahweh Shem Shai is the Lord, and the people whom he hath chosen for his own inheritance. So, Israel were the people that were going to get an inheritance straight from Yahweh Shem Shai, the chosen people. All right? This is Psalm 78:61-62. And delivered his strength into captivity, and his glory into the enemy's hand. He gave his people over also into the sword, and was wroth with his inheritance. So he was mad at us. Okay, we were the chosen people. Okay, that was supposed to inherit the blessings that he passed down from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, it says, and delivered his strength into captivity. And that's what we did. So it's in Jeremiah 17:4 was saying that we were going to lose our heritage, our inheritance. Okay, what we're supposed to inherit. And it tells you that you're supposed to bring your children into learning these laws, statutes, and commandments in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, so on and so forth, because it was inherited, a heritage for you to teach them those things. But it said we're going to discontinue from that. All right. This is Psalms 106, 40 and 41. Therefore was the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai kindled against his people, in so much that he abhorred his own inheritance. So when you abort something, you do away with it. Okay, you put it to the side. All right, it's pushed over to the side. It says, and he gave them into the hand of the heathen, and they that hated them ruled over them. So in so many words, he had his inheritance, the people that were supposed to take on the land, the ruling, the customs, so on and so forth. They were going to fall away from that. All right. And there was going to be another people set over them. All right. This is Jeremiah 10 and 16. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Now I went to the Hebrew and got that word rod. Okay. It says rod, staff, branch, offspring, club, specter, tribe. So offspring, which is what? Generation. Okay, so something was passed from one generation to the next to the next. That was our heritage, and it was stripped from us. Okay, we're dealing with black culture here. All right. Now, so in hindsight, you have a people walking the planet at this very moment that lost their inheritance. Okay, something they're supposed to inherit, they lost it. Okay, and it's these people right here. All right, so we're walking around with no inheritance, with no heritage, because it was stripped from us from wickedness. All right, black culture, right? It's in Psalms 94 and 14. It says, for the Lord will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance. So we know that the time we in, that we'll put to the side or aborted for breaking the laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, but it's not going to last forever. But we're dealing with black culture right now. Okay? Black culture. So we see that it was a people that the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai chose and was going to leave an inheritance to, which would be to rule everyone, to be the chosen people of him, and they were stripped from it. Henceforth, where you get Matthew 15 and 24. It says, but he answered and said, I am not sent but into the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Now, we're going to go to that word lost in the Hebrew. Because when you lost, you need to find what? Normally when someone's lost, they're lost from something. Like it could be a home. You need to find your way back home. But we were lost, and let's see how. Let's see, lost. Okay. To destroy, to put out of the way, entirely abolish, put in to ruin, render useless, to kill, to declare that one must be put to death, a metaphor to devote or give over to eternal misery in hell. And that's where we at right now. This is our hell. Okay? We're in misery right now. We have no heritage, no inheritance. Okay? We're lost sheep. Okay? So you see what you have when you have loss. So we're walking around saying black culture, this is our culture or whatever, when actually our culture and everything we had was stripped away from us. All right. Now this is going to get a little more juicier on this second video I'm about to put up. Okay. Shalom.